issue about gender inequality. Female empowerment across the African continent has always been an issue. For a start, many females, especially from a rural perspective, would tell you that they tend to work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They work for little or no reward. They're very much invincible, and there's very little appreciation for the work that they do that we know is very, very useful. But despite those negative words that I've just expressed there, there's some really, truly positive things happening across the African continent which have got to be shouted about and expressed in fashion for everyone to be truly proud of. For a start, in Rwanda, there's far more female MPs in Rwanda's parliament than there are anywhere else in the world. Now I'll repeat that. There's far more female MPs in Rwanda than there are anywhere else in the world. Even to the American Parliament or the British Parliament doesn't have as many female MPs as we have in Rwanda. In Liberia, we've only just recently had the first female president, voted in, supported through civil society movements, which was coordinated and galvanized by female people, female citizens of Liberia. So you can see that Africa is moving at quantum speed. Things which were unthinkable previously are truly happening today. Who's to say what will happen in the future? This is astonishing and truly groundbreaking. Another problem that we've had in Africa, which I'm sure the world will testify, is that corruption has always been an issue. I mean, in Kenya here, I think you're unlikely to speak to any individual, and the first thing that comes out of their lips is the element of corruption. It's something that's synonymous across Africa. And Africans have been trying to see how they can shrug off that imagery which has dogged the continent down. But there are positive signs. There is hope. For a start. And in fact, when we do have these positive stories, I don't think they're spoken about widely enough for the rest of the world to appreciate that the sentiments and the words that we use to describe Africa have truly changed. In my country, Sierra Leone, the president of Sierra Leone, President Ernest Bai Koroma, he became the first head of state in the whole of Africa to declare his assets to the Anti-Corruption Commission. The very first. That's very good. You had the Ghanaian president, John Atta Mills, deciding not to accept gifts from anyone, fearful that accepting any such gifts would trigger a degree of corruption. That's also very good. We've also got President John Kabila of the Congo, DRC, firing an entire ministry because of the elements of corruption. These are the elements of the right signals which have been sent and the correct signals. But sadly, we do not hear about these stories in the media. In Nigeria, one of the most populous nations in Africa, over 150 million people, with a terrible history of corruption, is now trying to rebrand itself. It's fed up. It's time. It wants to show an image which is completely different from the one for which people have known it to be. It's paying millions of dollars to marketing professionals, media professionals, to portray Nigeria in a completely different light. In fact, Nigeria is now projected to be the top 10 countries in the world by 2020.